One of the joys that I am having is unpacking. I know, unpacking. But I must have done a really good packing job because nothing has been broke thus far.
Don't drop it.
So I want to show you this. This is a bowl that I grew up with in my home as a child, and Mom gave it to me. I used to think these were little prune seeds because we had to eat prunes every day when I was a kiddo. But this was always
That explains a lot.
But it was on my table and we had plates that matched and I loved it. And so I was really thrilled when I unpacked this and I'd forgotten about it and it was in one piece. So I know they got it when I was a little girl, I think. Just a tiny little girl. This next piece is Mama's piano. And it was in a box and I'd forgotten what it was, and some people that helped us move, they brought it in and this box started going ding, ding, ding. Dad got this for Mom on one of their very early anniversaries. It's got a picture of my little honey in it when he was a little boy. And the music box just kind of is sad right now. So I'm thinking I would like to go down and get it fixed because this is also very, very old. It's at least as old as I am.
You have to get it fixed. I can clean it for you.
You can?
Yes, we can. I know what's
He
wrong.
can fix it for me. So this is my little piano that was also my mom's. The last piece is the piece I worried about the most.
Don't drop it.
It's a cake platter. They got it at their reception, which makes it 72 years old. And it's in perfect shape. I don't make cakes anymore, but I do use it to put vegetables and fruit and crackers and cheese and things like that on. But I remember as a child having great big double layer cakes or triple layer cakes that were round and really, really beautiful on here. 72 years old. These are the 3 pieces that I got from my mom that when I opened them today, they brought me sheer joy.
Right now, we're going to be going through, it's a simple process we're going to be going through here. A little bit of instructional on how to take a fig plant and we are going to put it into its permanent pot. Now, a couple of things about this fig plant. It's a little more exotic than what typically grows around here. It can't take the cold, so during the winter time we have to take it indoors. So what we have
to put it in the garage.
Yeah, we're going to put it in our garage so it won't get too cold. What we have here, this is a cloth bag.
30 gallons.
30-gallon bag.
Do you remember the ones that we had in Pennsylvania, the small ones?
Yes.
This is the daddy of those.
We're going to put links to these. You can get them at Amazon. We got great prices on them there. So we're going to put a link down here. Disclosure, if you purchase it through our link, we get a little piece of the pie there.
And you know what? That said, I will check in Amazon. We actually bought these in the store in Oregon.
Well, we got a good deal.
We got a really good deal.
But we've also, these big ones.
Yeah, the big ones.
But the little ones, we've got the little ones there, and it was a good deal. So we'll check on how good a deal that is. But I'm pretty sure they're consistent with
their good deals.
With their good deals. So we'll put the link there. We're going to fill this full of, we have some potting soil, and we're also going to put some of our compost in it that we purchased. But get this filled up so that it is has enough dirt for the roots to grow and to keep it warm even when we put it inside in the winter. Now, today we're only showing how to fill this in this particular stretch. You're also going to see a little platform on this, and we'll be showing that later.
On wheels.
It'll be on wheels so that we can move it around when we want to. But today we're filling this up and showing how that process goes.
So I'm going to tell you just a little bit about why you want to put a fig tree in a container instead of in the ground. Fig trees are very evasive, and their roots will go out super far.
Invasive.
Invasive.
Yeah.
Sorry.
For everyone, the difference between invasive and evasive is invasive means it spreads and kind of takes over. Evasive is it tries to get away from you.
Well, it does that too. Anyway, just a little bit of history. Fig trees, how long do you think fig trees live?
Long enough to produce figs.
So they're going to take
Is that a good answer?
2 to 6 years to produce a fig.
Whoa.
Then they're going to produce for decades.
Really? So this is going to outlive me?
The oldest fig tree, 1,300 years old.
Well, that's going to outlive me.
That outlives your 120, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's way beyond my 120. Wow, 1,300 is pretty. That would be fun, though.
Yeah. So another little thing about.
Imagine what you would get to see if you could stick around for 1,300 years. I mean, that's a lot of change. And what would technology be like 1,200 years from now?
The fig tree will tell us. So we're going to put some really good organic potting soil mixed with the compost.
Well, let's start with some compost in the bottom.
Cool.
And then layer them in a little bit at a time.
And
okay?
just so that you know, you do not want to add a nitrogen fertilizer to a fig tree because it's not good for it. It doesn't need it. They're very slow growers. And what the nitrogen does is it makes it have a growth spurt, and so its branches and its trunk will split. So no fertilizer. Got it?
I got it. I want to actually set it right here because it's going to be a while until it moves.
Yep.
And
All right.
let's put it where the chairs aren't going to be. Like right
Okay.
there.
Okay. I'll hold it open. This has been really good compost that we went down to Springfield and got.
From the city down there. They do a great job. You guys enough for the first layer?
Sure.
This is how big 40 gallons is.
Here you go. Use your core. Well, it smells organic. Oh, wow. You see this one?
Yeah, that's why I brought it.
Isn't that one neat? This looks like manure.
It's some pretty heavy duty stuff.
Wow. Hopefully there's not too much nitrogen in there. Okay, so shall we make a hole, set it in there and put stuff around it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, for those of you who are experienced gardeners, you're probably going to be able to tell me everything I'm doing wrong here. But what I've learned is I don't want to just grab it and yank it out. I'm going to turn it upside down to where gravity pushes it out.
This is an
And then I'm gently handling it.
Oh, this is the most beautiful plant.
Okay, so now I'm going to put more dirt around it as Rhenda spreads it like it needs to be. Now, how far up the stem are we supposed to put this soil that we put in here?
I think she said up to the nodule.
Okay.
We got some really nice hand tools from that are all ergonomically correct. Look at the size of this one. It's really great. I'll put a link down below as to where we got this.
How are we doing with the nodules?
Then what we want to do next is water it really, really well, and then cover it with mulch. And you want the mulch to be on it especially for the hot season and the cold season to protect it. And during the heat of the summer, you're going to want to water it every day. But you don't have to water it every day when it's not real hot.
Is that going to be enough dirt? Or we
Yeah, no, that's plenty.
Okay.
You did well.
So let me bring the water over.
So a couple of other things. A fig tree in a pot, in a container, is really the preferable way to do it. So they want it to be out in the sun. So we'll set it here until we get the little wooden thing on wheels that we're making, and then we'll set it in the sun. And during the winter, we want to, well, let me just tell you, another reason you don't want to put fertilizer on, especially in the winter, is because it makes it less cold resistant. And let me just finish this before we...
Yes.
Okay. And then the other thing is that you're going to want to do in the winter is its leaves will all fall off, and you want to wrap it in burlap but leave the top open for air. And we'll do that in the garage this winter.
We need a little bit longer hose.
That's going to fill up 30 gallons with water, huh? So do you want to hear the last fun tidbit?
Can I say one thing before you do your fun tidbit?
Oh, please.
Okay. For those of you who are experienced gardeners with transplanting and so on and so forth, you're going to say, seriously, you're really doing a demonstration on that? That's such simple stuff. But for those of you who haven't really done this before, you're probably saying, wow, that's cool. That's easier than I thought it would be. Wow, I can do that.
And
so,
remember,
don't shy away from it. You can get her done.
Yeah, remember we said we were going to show you how to do all different kinds of gardening in containers and pots. So, what?
We do acknowledge that we've created a bit of a situation for ourselves, and that this is going to be very heavy to pick up and put onto the little platform we plan to do. We get it. We understand. We sort of got the cart before the horse. But this needs planted, and we don't have the platform made yet. So
yeah, we got the fig before the cart.
Yeah, we got the fig before the cart. Sorry.
So figs have a great deal to do with wasps, or shall I say, wasps have a great deal to do with figs.
Seriously.
Seriously, figs. There's female figs and there's male figs.
Which kind do we have?
I need to figure it out. But
what does it matter?
The wasp.
I thought they said it didn't.
The wasp will go into the fig, and if it's a female wasp will go in and. Oops.
You're making it worse, aren't you?
It was a bug, but now it's a little mud. The wasp goes in and lays her babies, and then she comes out. So they said every fig has had a wasp in it, or still has a wasp in it. Did you know
Did
that?
I want to know that?
I know, because I'm reading this stuff and it says, does every fig really has a wasp? And I'm like,
I think
what?
I'm done eating figs.
Hey, you can't be. You just planted a tree.
Okay.
So, there we go. This is how to plant a fig tree so that the wasps can go in and lay their eggs.
There we go.
Who knew? Come down here.
One more thing.
Two things.
Oh, two more one things.
We started Regenerate, Don't Degenerate exercises this morning, and our internet has not cooperated. So it probably isn't going to be up until the middle of the night, but we are doing it again. We are doing it now, again, the two of us together.
Yeah, we got to get our internet worked out. We have internet. Just not the best.
We have country internet. Okay, and then the other thing is that we have decided, because we have such amazing followers who keep asking questions about how to eat right and how to live right, and we need a kickstart. So we are going to do a 30-day jumpstart. And we're going to start June 1st. So between now and June 1st, we're going to tell you the things that you need to do to get ready, to watch, and we'll still be doing things around the farm, but each day we'll show.
And this is so that they can do what? Eat right.
Get healthy.
Get their body cleaned up by eating the right things. And
we don't do a detox.
No.
We do not do a detox.
We wouldn't call it a detox, but really what it comes down to is a lot of what most of us eat most of the time has a lot in it that they're, what's the word I'm looking for?
Toxic to our body.
It's toxic. So all of that toxic stuff has got to get cleared out, and it will if you stop putting it in. Now, if you keep putting it in, it never clears up. It just builds up and gets more and more.
So here's your choice. You can start getting rid of your processed food right now by giving it away, throwing it away, or eating it. If you're going to eat it, then get it out of your system and be ready on June 1st.
For those of you who choose to do this, you are going to be amazed at the difference it makes and how rapidly you experience wonderful changes in your body. Am I right?
You're right.
Everybody tells me when they've done it, that's what they were surprised.
I mean, supposedly, if your body's damaged enough, you're not supposed to lose weight or stuff like that quickly.
But you will feel better.
You will
quickly.
feel better. Absolutely. And you'll probably lose weight. Or inches for sure.
Everybody we've talked to has dropped the pounds and the inches rapidly when they stopped eating
fake food.
Fake food.
Fake food.
Invented food.
So if
industrial produced
if you're
food.
watching us for the first time, please subscribe to us and tell your friends that on June 1st to join in, because we're going to have an amazing...
Because by July 1st, nobody's going to know. They're going to say, "Who are you? I don't recognize you."
There you go.
Home, come on home.